Very important to know, or very important to have that in your awareness. Whatever you experience and learn in retreats with plant medicine, where you go very deep and you receive an experience, living consciousness on different layers and different reflections, with different emotions, different sensations, maybe sometimes with a lot of clarity, sometimes not. That all can be continued. This whole journey is continued and can be also consciously, with your awareness and attention, be continued. So sometimes, we have the experience, oh, something is fading. Oh, I'm again in these old patterns. Yes, it's okay. And I feel very passionate about it, to work with people to again and again bring remembrance, again and again create rituals, create very simple practices, how to activate consciousness, how to get in self-empowerment in that way, how to remember, how to use our whole multidimensional system, all the intelligences we can access as a human, to remember and to be fully alive with all our energetically different bodies and layers. And it's so much more easy than you might think. So one part where I'm very passionate about is the integration part. And the other part, which is obviously connected as everything is activating again and again the memory and the knowing and the experience you had in a very deep retreat with sacred plant medicine. I work since a long time, since almost 10 years, with the Shibibo medicine. But also I have the experience that some people who work with me in one-to-one sessions, or some people who come to a retreat, they had very deep consciously shifts through other practices, where I felt I also could support with bringing up the memory and living that, and using the body as a temple of our living consciousness. And through emotions, through sensations, if we find the access, if we train the muscle to access these intelligences and these worlds, these dimensions, if we find the key, if we train the muscle, it gets a very easy daily thing to do. And that's amazing. That's quite amazing. And I'm very fascinated again and again by it. So that's why I love to share about it. And and in the True Journey library, you will find more about that, more about very simple practices, sharings, classes, where I invite you to create this space in you, where you can individually, with your different angles, activate consciousness, awareness, memories, and keep everything what you learned alive, and just one very simple thing I will share here, and you can see if that's something you like to continue practicing, and if you like to go deeper, reach out for a one-to-one session, or see what more material I will share here in the True Journey library. So if you take some time, in the morning, in the evening, or whenever you create like a calm space for you to go inwards, no distractions around, and having some time to really feel and be with and to explore. If you had like a strong ceremony in a place, where we could say this was aligned and good work, what happened there. Um, I would not go back into ceremonies maybe where you look back and think that was actually not a good place, and that was not a good maestro. That would be a different thing to work in a different way with. This we would need to have a different communication, how we explore that, which angle we use, different. But if you were in a setting where you felt safe and aligned, where you felt like the people who are holding the space and aligning the energies, this was with alignment and knowing happening. See which ceremony, which experience is present. What was like a very impactful deep ceremony, and just journey there back, go inwards, breathe into your body, and with every breath, allow the memory, to come present in your body, through your senses. I don't talk about just memorizing mentally what happened and thinking about it. I speak about inviting a memory of a ceremony through the body, through the senses, through the emotions, and take your time. Some people are very quick with that, and for some people it needs longer time. How is your body responding? What's happening in your body? Which responses is there and coming up? Emotions, feelings, and exploring that. And with that, I would offer different tools depending, how much you navigate your journey on your own. You can going deeper and going further depending which topics come up, and depending on your practice, how you can hold, everything what comes up. And my intention is always to work with people, to give you tools, encouragement, and work energetically with you, that you learn to navigate yourself through whatever comes up. That you when the nervous system would get super dysregulated, and you can hold it because you are not the nervous system. You can hold it. You have a different energy to hold it. um but this, what I just said with the memorizing, a ceremony, like everything what comes up there, to have it alive, to be with it, and to continue working with it. That's one very simple way to activate, a deep teaching, to activate a deep experience, and see how they in the present moment want to unfold and want to move through and want to be held by you in your awareness. And through that, when I'm guiding people through that, very interesting things coming up, where sometimes someone says, whoa, that's a year ago. It's fully there. And oh, wow, I notice now there comes something different in, and a different feeling and a different emotion. And how does that want to be alive in the present moment right now? Which teachings are coming up there? But what comes up in your awareness? Um, yeah, that's just one way from many different ways. And yeah, curious how just this little bit, if this is a seed, which can you plant in your daily life or once a week, and see what is growing out of it, or what is expanding out of that, just this tiny little practice. How big can that become, and which impact can that have? Much love to you.